Hey guys, welcome back to Skywars. We are finally back. It's been a while. I know. Anyway, let's see what we got here. Boots, bow, power 3, that's pretty good. Regen. Drink this right now. So I guess I might as well tell a story or stuff that's going on. Last week in school, we randomly, just out of nowhere, I was in my communications class and my teacher tells me, hey, guys, you got 15 minutes to prepare for a speech. I was like, what? What? You got 15 minutes to do a speech or prepare for a speech? And then I have to present it in that class? This was, like, what was I supposed to do? Oh, well, I was like, what am I supposed to do with this speech? Like, I've got 15 minutes to prepare. And I have no idea what to do because I don't like talking. Which, why am I doing a video like this in the first place? Anyway, so I decided to talk about Pokemon, I guess. Like, I like Pokemon. And I was like, so Pokemon, what do I talk about Pokemon? Cool, it's Pokemon. But he's like, our teacher says, like, try to make it something important to you. And I was like, I like Pokemon, so I guess that's important enough. And I was like, if I want to do a good speech, it's got to be more important to me, right? So I think, what can I do to make it more important to me? And so I decided to draw it in to, like, something in my past or whatever. So I go back to a story when I was, like, getting my appendix out. I was getting my appendix out, and I was, like, 5th grade or something. And I, like, talk about how I, like, in the middle of school, just out, like, at recess or whatever, I, like, get a huge amount of pain. I was like, oh boy, this hurts real bad. And so I go, like, I don't do anything about it. I don't go anywhere. I just, like, tough it out, I guess. We continue with recess, I continue with the rest of my day, and I had, like, 2 hours left of school. I just, like, don't do anything about it. So yeah, I don't do anything about it, and I just go back into class. I'm, like, hurting a lot. I can't pay attention in class, so I guess I just didn't learn anything that day. I don't really remember. But, so, I go home, and I told my mom, hey, it really hurt for school today. And she's like, class, it just, like, sucked? No, like, it literally hurt. Like, I don't know what happened. So I collapsed at recess. Oh my gosh. But I, like, collapsed at recess. And, like, she's like, well, you okay now? I'm like, yeah, I'm fine now. I don't really feel it. Oh, this guy's trying to rush me. Try to punch me off. No weapon. Oh. Well, it worked. Anyway, so I'm saying, like, yeah, I'm fine. I go back to sleep. I go do whatever I'm doing, right? Then I go to bed that night. And I wake up in the morning, and it hurts so bad. Like, I didn't want to do anything. I didn't want to go to school. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to get out of bed. It hurt so bad. And so my mom decides, maybe you should go to the doctor. And I'm like, yeah, maybe we should. So we go to the doctor. It was, like, incredibly painful getting in. Oh, there's someone behind me. No. But it was like so painful. I get into the car. We head over to the doctor. And once we get there, we do some tests or whatever. Do all the basics, like check your reflexes, check your blood pressure or whatever. And the doctor goes away, and we're just left there. She comes back about 15 minutes later and says, so, yeah, your appendix exploded. I was like, what? What does that mean? I'm, like, in 5th grade, so I don't even know what that means. But, what the? How did I die so fast? But so she comes back, your appendix exploded. I'm like, what? And so she says, you should go to the hospital. I was terrified. I'm in 5th grade. I don't want to. but at the same time I do because like my appendix exploded. So we head to the doctor. I'm like really terrified on the way there. We get there. I don't really remember what happened, but we get like myself checked in or whatever. We go to my room or something, and I just chill there for a while. And like walking really hurt, so like they push me around in a wheelchair or something to get up to there. And oh man, I'm your kill now. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so they push me up there in a wheelchair, like through the elevator. I'm like on the 4th floor or something. And they just get me into the bed, and they come in and ask some questions. Like, do I take any medication? Have I ever taken any drugs? No, I have not taken drugs. I'm in like 5th grade. Why would I be doing drugs? But it's like, has anyone in your family smoked? Or like, does anyone in your household smoke? It's like, no, we're all fine. So I just like chill in the chair, or not the chair, the bed. And we don't really do anything. There's someone coming after me, isn't there? Oh. Well, today's not my day. So I'm in the bed. I take a nap for like the first time in my life. Like, I never take naps. Once I'm up, I can't get back to sleep unless it's like nighttime, like at 11 o'clock or something. But I actually take a nap and I wake up sometime. I look out the window. It's like dark, and that's all I know. Like there's no clock in the room, or at least none of them that I could see from the bed. So I wake up. My mom's like right there in the chair. She's like, "Oh, you're awake now. Hey, you're finally awake." So I wake up, go back to sleep. Don't really do anything for like I fall asleep like 3 times. We don't do anything. And then after a while, they come in, they tell me, so you're going into surgery right now. And I was like, oh, what? What? Who told, what? Why are we doing this now at like 5 o'clock? Like 5 o'clock in the morning. And so they take me down there. It was like actually really cool though. They like pull the chair back. Or not the chair. Why am I calling it a chair? They pull the bed back, and it's like, it's just on wheels, and they pull you around in a chair while you're, not a chair, a bed while you're lying down. And they pull you into the operating room. I'm like, oh boy, this is serious. This looks scary. I don't know what to do. And then they tell me, yeah, you're gonna be put to sleep. I'm like, oh, I'm fine then. I didn't realize that they put you to sleep in surgery. Now I know that now, especially since I've been through surgery. But like, I didn't know that they put you to sleep. But they did, and they're like, what flavor of like breathing gas do you want to breathe? I was like, what do you got? And they're like, we got, I can't remember. All I remember is one is root beer. So like, what gas do you want? What gas do you want to breathe? And it's like, what flavors you got? And all I remember is root beer. And so I had root beer, and I mean, I think the strat of telling them, hey, what flavor do you want, is just to calm them down, because I could not smell it. I couldn't like smell a flavor or anything from it at all. Oh, let's go. That clutch. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's just to calm them down. Oh, this guy. No, dang. But yeah, it just calms you down. And after, I'm thinking in my head, just like anyone would do when they're getting gassed to go to sleep or whatever, or they're given the gas to go to sleep. They say like, they think in their head like, I'm gonna stay awake through all of this just because, and then I fall asleep 5 seconds later. But I wake up like I don't know how much later. I think it was like 5 hours or something. And I'm back in my room, in the bed. It's a bed, not a chair. Oh, there's something behind me. No, I'm doing so bad today. I'm back up. I'm back in the bed in the room, and they walk in and tell me, "Hey, so how was surgery?" I'm like, "I don't remember a thing. Like that's normal. You can go to sleep or whatever." And I move around, and it hurt so unbelievably bad. Like you move the tiniest bit, you breathe in too much, it hurts so bad. Like it felt like I don't even know how to explain it. It just hurt so incredibly bad. So I decide what's better to do than go to sleep. So I go to sleep. I'm dead. What? Oh, oh, I'm not dead. Okay, so I wake up and I go to sleep and I wake back up. Still hurts incredibly bad. And they're like, okay, we're gonna do some breathing exercises. I'm like, it feels like I'm exercising all the time. It hurts so bad. It's like, so you're gonna breathe in as much as possible and then breathe out for about like 10 times. And like you breathing in, it's not normal breathing in. It feels like you're breathing in, or like sucking in a metal ball. Or like a hunk of metal or whatever. And it just, my lungs did not want to work. It's like, no, stop, we're done for today. Come back later. But so I'm like, do the exercises. We're all done with that. And then they're like, okay, we're gonna do some physical exercises now. You're gonna walk around this entire place. And just moving around hurts really bad. It felt like I was impaled by a rhinoceros or something. So we get like up on this cane. It was like one of those canes or those walkers. Yeah, that's what they're called. I was like walking around with that, and every step hurt so bad. Like, I'm saying it hurts really bad a lot, but I'm trying to make a point here. It hurt so bad. So I go and walk around like the building a few times and then go back to my room. And once I get back to my room, like, okay, you could just lie down and do whatever you want. I'm like, and it was just now that I realized, wait a minute, where's my phone? And so I asked my mom for my phone, so I get my phone, and I just played games on that, I guess, until I was tired, and then I just set it to the side, and I fell asleep at whatever time I felt like. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning. No, wait, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I sleep until, say, like 8 in the afternoon. And I can just go to sleep at any time I want or wake up at any time I want and do whatever I want. And honestly, it was kind of cool. Also, the food is really good and the service is really good. I mean, you ask them for what you want and they'll give it to you if they can. Like, I asked for at least 5 different chocolate milks. Oh, that clutch there? I asked for so much chocolate milk, and I'm sure they were, like, sick of me. But I kept asking for it, and it was so good. So, yeah. And then after a while, they're like, okay, you can leave now. I'm like, but I kind of like this place. I don't want to leave. They're like, too bad. Get out of here. And so we go downstairs, and they're like, okay, so one last thing before you go. And I'm like, you guys just told me to leave. But they're like, okay, come into this room, and we got a prick your knee, prick your finger, your thumb or something. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. I've got to be poked with a needle? I don't want to right now. It's like, I think it was like 5 in the afternoon. But it felt like it was, like I had woken up 30 minutes ago. Because I did wake up 30 minutes ago. But so we go in there and they poke my finger. It was like a stamp or something, and they just like press down. It's like and pokes my finger and just some blood comes out. They grab that or whatever. I don't know what they want with it, but they're like, okay, you guys can go now. And so we leave and we go home. And once I get home, of course, like all my family is like, oh, yay, you're okay. We visited you like 2 times or something. And I was like, yay, I'm alive. You guys came to visit me. What the? Well then. So we get back home and they decide to put me in like a room upstairs with a bed, just so I'm upstairs instead of downstairs where I normally like live. So that way I can get around easier to like the kitchen and the bathroom or whatever. And so I just like chilling there. There's really nothing to do when you can't really move around because it hurts real bad. And yeah, they give me a laptop to watch YouTube videos or play games on. Playing games was really it really hurt me, I guess. It didn't hurt me. It's just like I didn't really feel good like using my brain too much. So I just watched YouTube videos, and for some reason I was obsessed with watching like videos that are like supposed to make me laugh. Even though if I laugh, like it hurts worse than just walking around. But what? Oh, okay. But for some reason I just really wanted to laugh. Because like when you laugh, it's like and you just like huddle up, or like you like just curl up and you just want it to stop. And it just hurts so bad. And then you want to laugh again. And it just keeps going like that. But anyway, for like 2 weeks I got out of school. Didn't have to do anything. Did I just see someone or hear someone? I don't think so. But yeah, didn't really do anything for 2 weeks of school, but it was like 5th grade, so it didn't really matter. So after about like 2 days, the hospital like sends in what happened or whatever, like x-rays or whatever, and it's like, your appendix exploded, and I knew that, but they like told us how it exploded, and, like, what it did. So like what happened was, it was actually like kind of cool. Like my appendix, it burst, whatever, and like all the infection inside of it came out, but my appendix, like the dead skin of it, oh my gosh, like the appendix after it like burst, like it was like a bag or whatever, it like covered over the infection and made it so it like spread to the rest of my body. It was actually like insanely, like, that was like really lucky. Oh, I forgot to tell you, like on the way to the hospital, I asked my mom, can you die from a ruptured appendix? And she's like, yes, but no. Like, yes, you can, but you're not going to. What was that knockback? Hold on, what? Anyway, needless to say, she scared me doing that by saying, yes, you can die, but you're not going to. Just from saying that, like, so I could die. No, you're not going to die. But you said that you can die from a ruptured appendix. Yes, you can. Well, then why can't I die? Because you are the special. I don't know. But yeah. And after a while, like some friends came over or whatever, and one of them, like, I guess he didn't really know what, like, an appendix, like how much it hurt or whatever. Cause he like came over and like grabbed like a foam battle axe or whatever that we had, and like it's like, oh, what's up, and like tapped me like, or like poked me in the like the stomach or whatever, and I was like, oh my, that hurt so bad. And he's like, what did I do? Did I do something bad? And I just like huddle up on, or curl up on the floor. I'm like, oh, it hurts so bad. But anyway, that's really like the entire story. I thought I'd win by now, but apparently I'm not. So I guess I'll just try hard this game. That didn't last long. I don't have anything to say anymore. This is like Skywars until I win, but Skywars until I, yeah, the Skywars. Maybe I should just end the video here. I don't know. So I realized about 2 hours later that I completely forgot the story I was telling. Like, this all started from like me telling you about, like, I got told to do a speech in 15 minutes in communications class, and then I completely lost track and just like told you my speech but didn't tell you the meaning of, like, wasn't it like Pokemon? I was talking about Pokemon, yeah, and why it mattered to me. I just told you about my appendix story of like getting it out or whatever. Oh, enjoy my art skills in the back. Those are real good art skills, like top notch, phenomenal art skills. You'll love it. But it matters to me because, like, I I was like right before the operation or after the surgery or whatever. After that, my parents got me a Snorlax, like a big Snorlax stuffed animal or whatever. I'll probably put a picture of it up like right now. To calm me down, and it worked like really good, and I really like Pokemon because of that. Mostly that's what got me to like check out Pokemon, I guess. And then I I checked it out and I really liked it. So that's about it. See ya.